Hey guys, so I'm packing orders and I don't know if I'll be able to come to you guys and talk to you guys tomorrow. So I was like, let me talk to my friends today and just have a conversation. I'll probably just be rambling because I really don't have much to talk about today. But I did just want to make a video while I was doing orders just to talk to y'all. So I noticed that Atlanta came back on, and I thought last season was just last season, and I was so excited when I seen Atlanta. I think they got 2 or 3 episodes now, or ATL, maybe it's called ATL. Sorry, I know I'm all up in your face. So I was excited to see that. I've been watching Big Brother, and I have such a very unpopular opinion, and I know I don't want to sound like a hater or anything, but it's like I'm really not liking Taylor's game. Like, really not liking her game. I wish that she would, like, I don't know. I don't watch the feeds. I watch other YouTube videos and they tell me what's going on. So I think they said she put up Brittany and Turner. But if I was her, I would have put up Monty. Like, when Monty was head of household, he put you up. But to better his game, why couldn't you put him up? And then, like, he was talking so much junk about her before, like, in the beginning of the game when Paloma was there. Like, he liked Paloma. He really wanted Paloma. He didn't want, he didn't like Taylor because he listened to something that Paloma told him that she reminded him of his ex. And then he just stopped liking Taylor. And then was turning against her. And I bet you he would have voted her out if he had the opportunity to. But now that she's in the house and he feels like, you know, she's better for his game, like, he's all over her. He's such a man. Like, such a man. But I'm like, girl, be smart about your choices. Because unless you're looking for him to further your game, which I don't see how, because I feel like if he gets any power, then he wouldn't go to the end with you. I think he would take Turner to the end. I honestly believe he would take Turner to the end. So I don't know. Her game is just very disappointing to me. I wish she would have, like, and then she didn't want to put Jasmine up because she said she didn't want to put a black woman on the block. Like, Jasmine talked so much junk about you, girl. She would have been the first person. I would have put her up. And then Indy went out on, I think, on her HOH. And, like, she was so arrogant on her HOH. Like, I did not like that. I mean, I'm not saying that she should have been humble. But I'm like, she didn't like Alyssa because Alyssa got a vacation, took the vacation from her. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying. Like, don't get me wrong. I root for everybody black. Period. Like, call me what you want. I root for everybody black. I want everybody black to win. Just like I would want you to root for me as being a black woman to win. But I'm not liking the game she's playing. I can want her to win and not like the game she's playing all at the same time. Like, I have that option. I have that right. And I'm just not liking it. I'm not liking it. Like, ugh. I want her to do better. But who am I? Who am I? I'm just somebody watching it. I don't know if I was in her shoes, if I would have done the same thing. I don't know. And I just don't want her to be loyal to people who wasn't loyal to her. Like, I really wish, and I understand Michael was a comp beast. I get it. I get Michael was a comp beast. But he was good for her game. Like, he protected her. And yes, that protection might have came when it was good for his game. But at the end of the day, he did protect her. And I think I would have kept Michael around and voted Brittany out. Brittany is kind of unhinged, and I feel like Mike would have went after the boys, and I feel like she would have more of a chance of winning going further. Like, yes, I think she's in final 3 now, but if somebody else went head of household next week, guess what? she going home. And I believe that it could have been her and Mike at the final two. I really believe if they would have got Brittany out, it would have been her and Mike at the final two. I really feel like she just messed her game up. I don't know. And I know my opinion is so unpopular. And I know everybody wants to love Taylor. And don't get me wrong, I love her too. You know, I love the underdog. I like the fact that she came up from the bottom. You know, people bullying her based on her looks and all that other stuff. And people making lies on her. But at the end of the day, I want her to be smart about her decisions. And I don't feel like she's being too smart. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I know my opinion is an unpopular opinion. But that's what I got. I feel like she should not have fell into his trap. And I don't, you know, and I understand you get lonely in the house. But Monte, I would have said, and I'm not even saying Joseph is all that better, because Joseph told Indy in the goodbye message to her that she was the love of his life. So I wouldn't hold too much stock in Joseph either, but I would at least, because we don't know what they're doing in the house. I mean, the jury house. But at least I wouldn't. I don't know. I think I would have took my chances with Joseph before I would did anything with Monte. And if I would have did anything with Monte, it would not have been on camera. Like, you would not be able to hold that against me. You would have had to hear that from somebody else, that I did what I did. You would not have been able to see it on camera. I just want her to be smarter. But, you know, like I said, I'm not in that house playing. She is, so that's just what I would do. And then, I know I'm talking about a whole bunch of different things, but I just want to talk about the shows that I watch. And then on Real Housewives of Atlanta, like, I'm so disappointed in Sheree. Like, I wanted Sheree to win so bad. I wanted her to come out with the fashion. Like, in her fashion show, I was crying with her. I was like, yes, Sheree, you did it. You know, these people been talking about you, saying you would never have nothing, you would never amount to nothing. Or I don't know if I just said that, but I know people said that too. I know somebody said that somewhere. And you proved them wrong, Sheree. That's what you're supposed to do. You prove people wrong. And then her fashions aren't even fashions. Like, oh my gosh. And I get it. I'm a reseller. So the point is to buy stuff dirt cheap and mark it up for a profit. I get it. Trust me. Trust me. If nobody else get it, I get it. But I'm not going to sit there and get fast fashion stuff and call it something that I created. I'm not going to do that. I will say I'm a reseller, or I will say I own a boutique, or I own a shop where I'm selling clothing from other designers. I would say something like that. And then she want to talk about, oh, well, people do it all the time. People sell stuff and in their shop that they don't make all the time. Yes, but they're not saying it's their designs. That's the difference. Like when she did that interview and just totally made up an excuse, I was like, Sheree, who are your people? You need some better people to help you with better lies, better excuses, because you making yourself look bad, girl. You making yourself look bad. And we were all rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. But hey, it is what it is. So those are my two shows that I'm watching. I'm about to go finish these orders, go to the post office, and finish watching ATL. So, talk to y'all later. Bye.